Hello everyone! People are always afraid of something, and in this video I would like to tell you about fears, especially fear of rejection, fear of being wrong, or fear of being taken advantage of. In love and in life, our vulnerability is one of our greatest strengths. We often believe that we risk too much by being vulnerable, but in fact the opposite is true. When we build a world around us to protect ourselves from our big bad fears, we miss out on so much. When we live in the mindset that something may be taken from us physically or emotionally, or that we need to be in control of everything that happens, we endure fear on a daily basis. It's exhausting to live this way. It makes us cynical, suspicious, and unable to follow our hearts because we are afraid of what might happen. So, what exactly are we protecting ourselves from when our walls are up? It might be fear of rejection, fear of being ridiculed, fear of failure, fear of being wrong, and fear of being taken advantage of. These fears are so normal that unless we become self-aware, they can permeate our everyday interactions. It's not just about trusting people either, but also life situations and opportunities that came our way. When the barriers are up, our lives become needlessly limited. We don't bother talking to that person because we're certain they won't be interested in a date. We don't show how much we care about a person because we're afraid they won't love us back. We don't go for that job or that course because we're scared we won't get an interview. Nobody likes to feel exposed, but if you are someone who has suffered at the hands of betrayal, trust issues became even further magnified. Learning to be vulnerable after deep pain can feel impossible, but it doesn't have to be. If you consciously choose to stay open and trusting, you will find that your world changes for the better in ways you may never have imagined. Of course, it's always right to use our instincts as our guide. You should never set yourself up to be shot down emotionally by someone who doesn't deserve your trust. But equally, you should not let negative past experience allow you to believe that it's not safe to trust again. It could have been so easy for our common ground to be past pain, but we had so much more. What we have now is an amazing relationships filled with love and trust, but that only comes from allowing yourself to be vulnerable despite what has happened in your past. We could never have found each other or shared such depths of love if we'd have protective walls built up. In order to get a place where you are comfortable being vulnerable and trusting a person or situation, you must first be honest with yourself. It's not weak to admit to ourselves that we fear rejection. Once we look the big bad fears in the eye and see they are simply trying to protect us from being hurt, we can simply say thanks, but no thanks. I'd like to see what's beyond that wall.